Come on now, you can't even do this. Look.
Yo, you know what it is, man. It's your boy Don P, the West Coast host with the most, right here on Riding and Smoking Podcast, the world's first mobile podcast where we interview the dopest human beings in the world. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
And we smoke the dopest dope on the planet. You know what I'm saying? We all in here just poking up right now. You feel me? Just getting in our space.
Hell yeah.
Man, hold on, man. I damn near you got the Niners on. I gotta put my Niner jacket back on. Hold on. You feel me? What about the Niners though, huh?
Oh man, we taking it, man. I'm all about that positive energy with my Niners, man. No matter what, bro. That last game was ugly.
It was
ugly. It was
But
ugly.
you know,
We're good, man. We got a lot of injuries right now, so we got that Super Bowl hangover. But
Yeah.
we're gonna be good.
Yep.
I'm gonna ride
Super
it.
Bowl hangover.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
We're good, man. We're gonna go back to it, man.
Yep.
I believe it. I believe it. We got a good squad.
Yep.
Yeah, we got a good.
You gotta stay
quarterback.
positive.
Who's looking good? Who's looking good out there on the field right now?
Juwan Jennings, dog.
Yeah,
Killing it right now.
killing it, huh?
Yep.
Yeah, he's like that number one right now. He's the go-to. Purdy's starting to look good.
Purdy, man, what's your real take on Purdy? Like at the end of the day, like we've been putting a lot of faith into Purdy. You know, maybe even not just faith, maybe a lot of pressure. Purdy, we put a lot of pressure.
A lot of
We do.
from the beginning though.
But we love you though, bro. You know what I'm saying? And you scrambling, you doing your Dougie. We not mad at you.
Yeah.
But we might be putting a lot of pressure on Purdy.
Yeah, we are.
But at the same time, with great power comes great responsibility.
That's 100%
Uncle Ben
true.
told you that, Purdy. You
Yeah,
seen
he did.
Spider-Man, so just you know what I mean. You
Yeah.
gotta, it's some
Yeah.
shit you gotta do. But end of the day, what's your real take on Purdy?
I think this is the year he's going to be battle tested. I feel like he's taken us to the promised land. I feel like he came with zero expectation and just literally like showed that he is ready for that moment.
Right.
But now people know what to expect from him. Now there's tape on him. So let's see if he knows how to like work around however they prepare for him. And then now we're going to see if he's really worth the bucks. I believe he is. I think he's strong mentally. And I think like one of the most important like things that you have to have when you're a quarterback is a good mind. And I
Is
feel like-
Purdy a Super Bowl quarterback?
I think so. I think
Yes.
we just got to give him a shot. You know, like the L that he's taking, like we got to see how he comes out of that. You know what I mean? And I think that's when every quarterback has to feel that pressure. They take L's. You know,
Right.
he was not the reason we lost the Super Bowl. He was pound for pound.
He was going hard.
He was pound for pound just as
going
good,
hard.
just as good as
He
Mahomes.
played his heart out.
He just as good as Mahomes.
Yeah, he played his heart
That
out.
was a freaking overtime lack of knowledge from Kyle Shanahan in terms of understanding whether or not to receive the ball first or to like let them take it. So it wasn't him. So I think he
If
is
you
a Super
play
Bowl
Madden,
quarterback.
if you play Madden, right? You play Madden?
I don't.
You ever play Madden?
I have played Madden, but I haven't played it in a while.
It's one of the craziest moments that you got to decide whether to receive or kick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a tough decision, you know what I mean? So I don't want to, shit on Shanahan, but I just want to say that I know that that's tough.
Even
That's
for
a tough. Yeah, because it could go either way, bro. You know what I mean? Like
It could, but I'll tell you this: he didn't know the rule, and he admitted it. And if he would have known the rule, he would have received the ball. So yes, let's not shit on him. But
So he
he fumbled.
Okay.
And you got to also remember, he fumbled with the Falcons.
Mm.
He fumbled the first KC Super Bowl.
Mm.
Right? And come on. So I think
You're not a fan.
No. I am a fan, but you know what? We gotta put his hands to the fire. Like, bro, like we're riding on you. He doesn't have an OC. You know, he's calling the OC plays too. So maybe he has too much responsibility. Maybe like when it comes to, when you got to make that split decision like you're talking about.
Yeah.
Maybe that's where he
needs somebody else to just throw that extra little opinion in there and be like, yeah, to bounce it off of like somebody who might see it from a different angle.
Exactly, because they fired the DC because supposedly the defense was like, nah, bro, like we lost the homie like through the hamstring like when he was running out the field.
Yeah.
And that messed up our defense. So it's like, so there's a lot of different variables, but at the end we did go to overtime and we could have made a good decision from coaching.
Yeah.
So I feel like I'm not shitting on him.
Nah, but he got something he got to look at.
Yeah.
No, but we like if we had the old owner, if we had him basically like running ship, he would have been fired like 3-4 years ago, bro.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
We don't play that. Like we're winning. We're a winning franchise.
Hey, we are a winning franchise. I got to give it to the Niners. They've been putting it in for many years. It's a lot of Niner pride in here, man. I could just feel it, man, right now. You know what I'm saying?
Imagine I take that. I live in LA now, right?
Yeah.
So I'm out here repping.
Oh, you over there with all the Chargers over there.
and the Rams, bro. And
I mean, that's what I meant to say. The Rams, not the Chargers.
the Chargers too. They're
Yeah, San Diego.
They play in the same. No, they play in the same field now. They're LA Chargers now.
What?
Yeah,
That's right. They are the LA Chargers.
Yeah. But it's funny because you know what? Like being like they're ride or die Dodger fans, right?
That's gotta be weird.
It is.
Yeah, it is.
But you know what? They're not a football town. Not like us, because
They're more baseball.
They didn't have a team for a long time. So like
Now they got two.
Now they got two, but they don't know where to go. So a lot of
They split.
they split. But bro,
Wow.
a lot of fans are Niner fans, bro. It just depends on where you go.
Ooh.
Yeah. So like it's crazy to see, but there's a big Niner fan community there. But I would say literally, I would say number one would probably be the Raiders. Number two would be the Cowboys. Number three would be the Niners.
Yeah.
And then the Rams.
Wow.
Yeah, bro. It's that crazy.
That's it.
So I'm out there repping always, man. I always rep for my Niners. I would say more of the Niners than anything because I feel like, man, like I got to see the glory years, man. I got to see like Montana. I got to see Steve Young.
Yeah.
I got to see that, man. I got to feel what being a winner is. Dog. So you can't come with that bullshit, man. Nah,
Bro,
man.
you got a lot of passion about football. Real quick, before we go any further, man, why don't you tell everybody your name?
My name is Stylolive, y'all. Like I'm here, born and raised in San Francisco in the Mission. You know what I'm saying? I moved out to LA about 5 years ago now, and I'm out here spreading awareness.
What do you do?
I'm a music producer, but outside of me being a music producer, man, I'm a creative. I freaking create. You know what I'm saying? Like just like you are here. You know what I'm saying? We use our creativity to you know to share what we do artistically. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I realize. What I do is like I create. You know what I mean?
And this, what's crazy about that is, right? So I wore my 49er jacket, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna pull it out. I want to show y'all what I'm
You
talking
already
about.
know.
Right. I wore my Cookies 49er jacket, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
My Cookies. This is a Cookies starter collabo, right?
Oh, that's fire.
That Cookies did, right? Remember?
Fire. Remember those
Like
starter
the
jackets,
clip.
baby?
You ever use
Oh, dog.
clips? Yeah.
Those are the best. That's fire.
For that crazy collabo,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
And so I had a couple of hats because I also got the Cookies hat that matches that jacket. So I was like, man, I'm in the mirror. I'm like, which hat I'm gonna wear? But I found this under the stash of hats that I've never touched, that I never worn. And I was like, ooh, this shit match fire. I'm finna fuck around with this. These is my fucking
Yeah,
lows.
yeah.
Cause me and Rico, that's my twin. We got the same birthday. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit! Oh,
Yeah.
April 3rd.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? That's my twin
That's
like
my- you know
that.
that's
That's
my
my
boy.
brother. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's funny because we found out on a random like fluke. We had been homies this whole time and just doing hella shit, but we was at a radio show and we just all was like, yeah, my birthday is like that. And it was like, what? My birthday? And then it was me, him, and Irk the Jerk.
Oh,
All
okay.
three of us was at the radio station like, what? My birthday. So all three of
So
us.
Eric too?
Yeah, Irk too. So we just all found out like our birthday was the same day. So, but from there it just turned into a bunch of shit. You know, we'd have been to Rolling Loud. We doing hella shit together. We made that record I was telling you about, Unstoppable, right? But I randomly wore the hat, and now I'm here with Los Rakas producers.
Los Rakas.
Yeah, I'm one of them.
What song did you produce with Los Rakas?
I produced a lot of them, bro. I produced Paid with the record that
San Quinn.
that San
Shout out to
Quinn
San
Quinn.
and Rocka doing was on. I produced that one. I produced the album that got nominated for for a Grammy.
Damn.
I produced like I would say like I A&R'd and produced it, engineered that. I produced Me Enamoró with the Uno Dos Tres that got on FIFA. I also produced Hot that got on FIFA as well. I produced a few, bro. I mean,
Damn.
yeah.
FIFA.
Yeah. We've been on FIFA. We've been on FIFA
Sons
twice
of
with them.
Anarchy.
Sons of Anarchy with the Paid. We got on there with that.
Damn, Sons of Anarchy. You remember that shit?
Yeah, bro.
The motorcycle shit, Jake. I know you remember that shit, Jake. You look like you was on that shit every fucking night up. Yeah.
And the song,
I know you was on that.
The song played for like a minute and a half for like this big old fight scene. It was epic, bro. It was epic.
There was a bar scene between like the Mayan crew, which they ended up doing a show, Mayans MC, that we also got on.
Yeah.
And like the like I don't know, it was like the crew from Oakland.
Rico and Dune. Now, I gotta ask y'all a question about Los Rakas and Rico and Dune.
Okay.
They're hella creative. They're hella dope.
Super.
Are they the luckiest motherfucking Panamanian niggas on the planet? Cause how do they get some of the dopest shit to happen for them that I ever seen? But the truth is, I want to say they're lucky, but I believe that they're really
the grind.
They're really that good.
The grind.
I think the luck. I think the only thing you can say about luck is where they're at. And I feel
they
like
place themselves.
Is being in the Bay. I feel like you're lucky by just being here. You feel me? And the fact that they're Panamanian, that they're Afro Latinos, that Rico has so much like Afro American culture. You know, because he's from the town.
Yep.
So I feel like him being like a part of that allowed him to like get that flair that he got with Dune, and then they collaborated, and then it was just a worldwide thing. So I think it was timing, and I think their hustle, their creativity, and them always being open and always going back to the community and saying, look, what's going on here? The fact that you guys did an interview, I'm not even surprised. Because they're always going to be the first ones to try something new.
They're dope as hell, right? They immediately were ready. You know, them was my bros. Like I said, we had just came from Rolling Loud and our record and pushing it, and you know what I'm saying, and working on this thing. So when I told them about the episode that I wanted to shoot with them, you know, they did a different type of episode. Like we're producing it as more of a like, you know, more of a TV show, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's more of the production, the idea that I want to come with something. Just, you know, so they did a little bit more than we, you know, usually do with just in an interview. So shouts out to them for even, you know, carving out that time for us to get that done. Because it took us a few hours, right, Jake? It took us some hours to get that done, but we eventually got that episode knocked out. But yeah, man, it's a pleasure to have you here, bro.
Thank you, bro.
And hearing the records that you worked on, that's crazy because I know that those guys really are doing a lot of dope things.
No, they are, and I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Like, I don't like my success in the industry doesn't happen without meeting Rico and Dune. And like I was telling Mike, man, I'm super close to the studio that I literally met them at. We used to work right here, bro, off Casada and Keith.
Yep.
We were working. We basically curated all our sounds. I recorded over 100 records with them. And records that will never see the light of day because that was their gym. We were all learning how to work with each other. And I felt like once we were ready, once we knew our formula, then we were able to make those good records. You get what I'm saying? Like, but in order for you to make those good records, you got to be at the gym, and you got to find your flow. And we were able to do that together. We were able to find a way to flow with each other. Like I got the confidence to learn how to produce. Rico was always open for the challenge. I'd be like, yo, bro, like let's try singing on this record. Let's try doing it in Spanish. Let's be bilingual with it, like all that stuff. And he was like, yes, yes, yes. And he would bring ideas and he would challenge me. And then Doom came to the picture and his voice like just literally just brought a new essence to what they were. Yeah, man.
Those dudes are so dope, man.
Yeah, man.
They're one of my favorite groups, like to keep it 1,000. Like,
yeah,
because I'm a fan. Even though they're my partners, you know what I'm saying, my brothers, I feel like I'm still just a huge fan of their music and the way they rock.
Yeah, bro. And look what they did with their community, like the way they built the Los Rakas. It's something that will cross generations. That's something that a little kid and OG could be like, man, I connect with that, man. You know what I'm saying? Because so they've always been very innovative, and honestly, like I definitely feel honored to have been just part of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, because I felt like we all helped each other grow, like individually and collectively.
Yeah.
So I see that they're doing their thing. We still got a couple of projects that I've been holding on to. Just one because I want to make sure that it's ready.
Right.
And but see, the other thing is about the network. My network is starting to really become like a power play.
Right.
So once that network is like fully ready to roll out, it's like, man, we're all coming together. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Yes, sir.
and that's the way. And sometimes,
Sounds like you've been there from the beginning.
oh no, he's been
Well,
there. From
let
the
me
beginning.
just say, Rico and Dune, they'll say they're from Oakland, but they also say they're from San Francisco, and this is the place where they lived at. They literally lived here, so it was like
He lives right here, bro. Like right
Yeah.
up Keith and
Yeah.
Casada, bro. Like
Yeah.
literally,
At
like
the
not even
studio,
5
so-
minutes away from here.
So
Right.
to see their grind has been inspiring behind just to see the development and where they're at right now is inspiring for me and for everybody around because it's like they never stop. You know, they
What
never,
was your role more in pretty much what you was up to?
we were in the band together. I would assist Stilo in the sessions. I'm pretty much there for him and just to be around that just
that
was
environment was dope, huh?
Oh
just
my
to
God,
witness
bro.
it, huh?
yeah, I mean
Yeah.
it
You
was
the
like
chronicles, you know what I'm saying? You got the crown because every time you say you telling something, right, I could tell that he really know what really happened. That's why I'm like, bro, I want to pick your brain. 'Cause
Oh,
I
it
bet
was-
you, because you was working, right? And sometimes when we working, we in the midst of shit,
Yeah,
right?
we
You
don't
know,
see what's happening.
Oh, nah.
everything. But bro, you was right there. You saw all the shit.
I mean, we performed at Slim's, the Fillmore,
Yeah.
and all of these things, and to see the band.
Oh, we actually got to go to Coachella.
Oh yeah, we
and
went
like
to
They
Coachella.
told me about that.
yeah, we
Freaking
got to go to
amazing.
Coachella and literally like to see like our hard work. And I didn't play in the band that time, but I was the band. You feel me? I was number one.
Bro,
He was waving the Raka flag. I remember you were
Yeah.
on stage, right?
Yeah,
You were
yep.
waving the Raka flag.
you went crazy.
Yeah, dude. I mean, bro, it was like one of the first times a Latin act has ever rocked the
Yep,
Coachella stage.
yeah.
And they were
What
they
was
were the
you
ones.
thinking when you was waving that flag on the Coachella stage? What was going through your mind?
I was like, man, these are some kids from the city, from Oakland, that are in Coachella right now, bro. Like, soak this in. It was amazing. It was just a proud. To this day, we still talk about that moment, and what we captured that moment. We've always tried to emulate it and repeat it somehow. You know,
Yeah.
because it opened up a whole world for us because it was like, yeah, we're used to the hip hop and the urbano market, but then the house market was crazy.
It went up, huh?
It was crazy.
You know, I mean, and you know, Coachella was just like, you know, they still hadn't received the Latin market like that. You
Yep.
know, it was right
Yeah.
before the whole Despacito thing came around.
That
where-
kicked it open.
Oh, bro, that basically just globalized Latin music. You feel me? And it's like, you know, I think, you know, for us, we were always a step ahead. You know, and I feel like now understanding that we understand that we always have to, you know, double down on what we believe and never think about, oh, well, is it popular or not? Nah. If it's not popular today, it'll be popular tomorrow because we're doing it. You feel me?
Come on, man.
And
You
that's the
gotta
way
push it out there.
you gotta
Hell
push
yeah.
it out there. You gotta always take risk on yourselves. You gotta believe in yourself. And that's one thing that I learned with the guys, man. It's just like, man, let's just do this, man. Like what's gonna tell us no?
Come on. Who gonna tell us no?
Feel
On
me?
that note, man, I just want to say thank you, Stilos. Thanks
Yeah,
for
yeah.
coming through, bro.
Of course.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate y'all, man. Why don't you give them your Instagram or whatever where they can follow you at?
Mic Angelo, Mike _Angelo _BQM at Mike _Angelo at _BQM on Instagram.
You can find me at Stylolive, STYLOLIVE, Stylolive. You're
Live, you heard? Yo, man, shouts out to my brothers Los Rakas, man. You know, you see I got the Raka
Yeah.
hat on. It's your boy,
Rakas.
Raka P. You feel me?
Raka
Right here
P.
on the Riding and Smoking podcast. Shouts out to my guests. Shouts out to all of y'all that keep supporting, man. Make sure you follow them. Make sure you follow me at Don P Official. Follow Riding and Smoking and the whole Riding and Smoking family. Follow my dog One Take Jake Official. For sure. You know, we out here mobbing. Yo, man, hey, keep the city alive.
Amen.
Keep the Niners alive.
Yes,
You know what I'm
sir. Go
saying?
Niners.
Keep winning. You know, we're gonna have y'all back. We're gonna talk more for it. Cause y'all got me inspired. I think I'm gonna have to fuck around and do a sports show. I think I gotta do a sports show
Please,
next.
bro, invite me on that one.
Yeah, I
I'm
gotta,
there
cause
too.
you're gonna be one of my man. You're gonna be a reoccurring guest.
You got
to fucking
it could be
keep
the
bringing you
Mason
back.
Cam of the West Coast.
Nah,
you know?
cause you're gonna talk all the shit, bro. I already know, bro. You keep an eye on the game.
Hey.
You know, Niners gonna be our number one topic.
Hey, you know what? Another person that I gotta give a shout out to Grant Cohn who does this. He does nothing but he works for Sports Illustrated.
Yeah.
And he gives it to you. He gives you what you don't want to hear, like as a Niner fan.
Right.
Cause
What's his channel? What is he on?
he just goes by Grant Cohn.
But wait, what station is he on?
He just does YouTube.
Oh,
And,
okay.
bro, but he's killing the game.
Shouts out to Grant Combs, man.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
bro, I see you, bro. We see you, bro.
Him
I'm
and
gonna go watch your shit.
You remember Larry Kruger, right, from KMBR?
Right, for
So
sure.
Larry Kruger and him, they do a show weekly and stuff like that.
Okay.
And they do it on YouTube. They do it live, and they always give us the rundown on
Oh,
sports.
nah, man.
So
Well, shouts out to them. We gonna peep they show out,
Yeah,
and we gonna learn what to do. You know what I'm saying, and how to do it. You know what I mean?
because
From the greats.
I'm in LA, bro, so I don't have the access you guys do with
Nah,
sports
man. What
radio.
you mean? We got technology, man. We get you on a
Sure.
3-way screen.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what time it is? Pause. You know what I'm saying? For surely, man. We out of here. We about to go out here and see what's going on at the where we at?
With the Hip Hop for Change
Hip Hop for Change
event
for the HP, San Francisco, the heart of the skull. You
already know.
You know it. We at the Hip Hop for Change thing, man. I just wanted to let everybody know that hip hop is definitely a big standing thing in the community. And if we put our minds together and we bring the music and all the people together, because music brings people together all the time. But if we continually do that and uplift the people in our community with the music and the love, the production, the people that support and stand behind the music, we're going to all be up. Yo, we out of here. Peace.
Man.
Yee.
Come on now, you can't even do this. Look.